Good evening, wonderful people, great Biafrans. I greet each and every one of you who might have time to join us on this special edition on a discussion about Nigerian disintegration and also to formally or officially welcome Ms. Savyy into IPOB family member. With me, we have Ugochinuere with me. Ugochinuere, can you please unmute yourself, introduce yourself so that the viewers can be able to know who is speaking. Then after that, Gospel Bosa will take. Then next will be Kinseling Ohaka. Then the last will be Miss Savyy. Thank you very much.
Okay. Good evening from here, dear friends and viewers all over the world. My name is Ugochinuere, and I'm transmitting live and direct from the blessed land of Biafra, about to be precisely. Actually, I am a Biafran artist, a writer, content writer as well, and a reporter. Thank you so much, Mazi. I'm very glad to have you all today.
Thank you very much. Gospel Post, unmute yourself, please, and introduce yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, can you hear me now, please? Hello? Hello? Please, can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah, my name is Gospel Bosa on Facebook. My name
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Biafra daughter. My name is Facebook is Godwill Ebose. You are blessed, everybody. Thank you.
Yes.
Hello. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, good evening, viewers.
Maziokonkwo Haka.
Yeah,
and
I'm
go
here.
ahead. Yes.
My name is Kingsley Haka. I'm from Ugochinuere.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
You're welcome. I greet my viewers and God bless you all. Thank you.
Okay, so I guess it's my turn now.
You say. Thank you very much.
Can you hear me?
And over to you, Ms. Savyy. Introduce yourself to the viewers. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Savyy. I'm a rap artist and also a friend of Biafra.
Unmute yourself,
and I'm
Ms.
so
Savyy.
glad to be here today. I'm unmuted.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Okay. So hello everyone. My name is Savyy. I'm a rap artist and I'm a friend of Biafra. And I'm so glad to be here today. Thank you for invitation. And let's move.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I already introduced myself twice, so you should get
All
it.
right,
Maybe
thank you
there's
very much.
some.
Thank you very much. Viewers, wherever you're watching from, please kindly click the share button so that we can be able to share as wide as possible on this discussion. Yes. So like I was saying, on this discussion today about Nigerian disintegration and also official welcoming Ms. Savyy. If you are joining this program right now, please kindly hit the share button so that we can be able to share widely as possible. My name is Maziokonkwo Innocent Nkendele Emmanuel, a bona fide active member of IPOB and also an active financial member here in Hamburg, Germany. Now, our first question to you, Ms. Savyy, we want to ask you what is Biafra mean to you and why is it so important to you?
Okay, I got a question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so let me answer this question. It's a little bit more complex, okay? Because for me, Biafra, first of all, it's not just about the borders and it's not just about the country. I believe that Biafra is something more than just a country. And I believe it should be really important to, especially all of the Christians around the world. So for me, first of all, it's very powerful. Second of all, I really believe in freedom, and it's a symbol of freedom. And for me, Biafra is a symbol of fighting against Islamists and terrorism. And once Biafra get independence, it's going to be a huge thing for the entire world, you know, in my opinion, especially for Christians around the world. And also, you know, for me, Biafra is kind of home. Even though I have never been in Biafra, I have always felt the most comfortable and the most at home when I'm around Igbo people. So, you know, that was also one of the factors why it's very important to me. And of course, because of my husband, you know, he's Igbo and his family is also fighting for Biafra, and now it's also my family. Yeah.
Thank you very much. She said that for her, it's not just about boundaries, that Biafra is much more than that. A nation, a powerful nation that we be fighting against the Islamic, the terrorists, all the battling that is going on around the world. Miss Ugochinuere, I gave you 3 minutes to debate on this issue that she just raised. She said that for her, Biafra is not just, for her, that it's not just about the border, but it is a powerful tool, a powerful nation that is going to be used to fight against the injustice in the world. So what do you have to make of that? What do Ugochinuere?
Thank you very much, sir. Actually, I don't just
3 minutes.
I don't just agree with her, but what she said is just a fact, because Biafra is beyond a mere designed boundary. Biafra is just about freedom. It's about justice for the injustice, freedom for the oppressed all over the world, not just for the black, not just for Biafrans, for every black man in this world, even non-blacks, anybody that is being oppressed, knowingly or unknowingly. Biafra represents them all over the world, because today we are fighting for our freedom today to leave Nigeria, So now, if you believe, if you can trace back to history, you will see that in Africa, let us bring it down to Africa. In Africa, you will see that Africa has gone through a lot of oppression, not just Biafrans. Africa as a whole has gone through oppression in diverse ways. So now, if Biafra should be able to leave Nigeria, you will see that every other African in anywhere, they will all rise up to get freedom. Now you will see that blacks are being escalated all over the world. They are found almost in all over the countries in the world. So many of them are Biafrans. When they can come back home, other blacks can also think of going home too. So same way applicable to non-black. So I so much agree to what our sister Savyy had said now. Biafra is more than a mere boundary. It consists of so many things. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. On the same topic that Ms. Savyy said, that Biafra to her is not just about boundary, but a powerful tool or a powerful nation to use to fight against the injustice, the terrorism, and the rest of them. Thank you very much. Okay, Maziokonkwo, on the same topic, please, can you deliberately debate it on a different dimension that we can be able to understand it? Like you know, just a few days ago, one of the commander of the Eastern Security was killed, and this is one of the things that we're talking about. So you take the floor now, Kinsley, please. Thank you. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, I said I commend our sister Savyy for the answer she gave as regard to the issue of what is Biafra. She didn't answer this question like someone who is a novice in this struggle. She went straight to the point and also highlighted the point very clearly. And this is to show that the whole world are aware of this Biafra issue. It's not a matter of color or whatever. What is affecting Biafrans is affecting most of other countries. So I see Biafra beyond something imagination. You know, Biafra is like if I could say, it is like a kingdom of God on earth. So it is something beyond human imagination. And this is why the devil is fighting to make sure that Biafra doesn't come. Everybody is aware that Biafra is a very great nation. And that if Biafra emerges, it will open the eyes of everybody, including the white and the black, even the Africans and beyond Africa. Because Biafra is a symbol of greatness, and it's a symbol of love, passion, and it is a symbol of God-fearing country. It's a God-owned country. So the Satan is fighting to make sure that that kingdom doesn't come. And this is why God has raised men and women to make sure they fight for this freedom. No matter how many they kill, and the more they kill us, it's the more we multiply. This to show that God is with us, and the Biafra must surely come, and that light must surely shine, so that the world will know that God is real. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's a very wonderful one. Ms. Savyy, you can see there's much love here, and we really appreciate you for doing what you did by that of your music, which we're going to come to that later. Gospel Ebosa, let us try it again if it's going to work now. Can you hear us? I mean, can you hear us now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. On the response that our sister, good. Okay. On a response that our sister, Ms. Savyy, I asked her and I said to her, what is Biafra mean to her and why? So one of the questions that she gave, she said that to her, Biafra is not just a boundary, but a very powerful tool or a nation that's used to fight against the injustice that is going on all around the world. So take your 3 minutes time and give us your thoughts on it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Our guest of honor. You are blessed. We appreciate you here. I join you and I support you for the answer.
Savyy,
yeah, for the answer you give and the answer you give and the question you ask. We, the Biafra, we know who we are. We know why the enemy bringing us down this way. We know that the fight is, we are fighting the right thing. It's a thing all over the world did. We are not the ones started it. We know it's our right that we have to fight this fight, this slavery in Nigeria from Fulani herdsmen in Nigeria. They know who we are. I think important people like you guys know who we are. That is why you guys are supporting us. We really appreciate you guys. And we will not give up with the Biafrans because we know who we are. 100%, we the children of Biafra, we know who we are. That is why we are doing what we are doing, fighting for our freedom, fighting for our Biafra. We know there is nobody that can stop it. We know nobody, no president on earth can stop it. It's our freedom we want. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So many points here. Freedom for the oppressed, according to Ugochinuere. Freedom for the oppressed. So our next questions, Ms. Savyy, is what motivates you? Because, like I said, the music, it has a volume. What motivates you that you are doing what you're doing? What motivates you?
Okay, so guys, what motivates me is first of all the power of the entire movement. Like I said, I believe it's very, very powerful, and I believe it is really coming from God. So God motivates me. People around me motivate me. My evil friends, they motivate me. Everybody around me motivates me. You know, it's just what I wish for is that more Europeans are gonna get motivated, and because I really believe this should be an international fight, you know? Yeah. And also the people that are following me now, they also motivate me more and more and more.
You said that the power of the movement motivated you. I'm asking your question, Ms. Savyy. You said that the power of the movement motivated you. We are 100% sure about that. And also, you said that you believe that it should be an international fight.
Can you repeat the last one?
It should be an international.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. I believe this should be, you know, I believe, you know, this is why I'm also here, because I believe other nations should really get more informed and also get involved, especially Christians, especially Jewish people, you know, which is basically most of the Europe, you know, because of what we discussed before.
Yeah.
This is more. This is beyond.
Okay.
This is beyond just borders.
Ugochinuere. Okay. Okay. Go on. We're hearing you.
Hello?
Who is going to talk now?
I want
to.
Hold on. Godfrey Ebosa. I'm still on Miss Savyy. She said that she believed that it should be an international fight. But
yes,
the rest of the world, the international bodies, they don't want us to be free.
No.
And that is why that they are supporting Nigeria in every means, not to make any news from the Nigeria to get out of Nigeria. People are being killed as we're speaking today. Nobody's talking about it. And that is why when we see people like you who found interest in this struggle.
Yeah, but
so
like
we
you
get
said,
motivated
like media,
by that.
Yeah, like because like media, they don't talk about it, you know. But let's say that media are dependent on government more or less, and you know, maybe government, maybe they don't want to get involved because you know government is a different thing that the nation and people in the country, you know. And I believe even if the government, they want to stay away, they're trying to pretend like nothing is happening, I believe that a lot of people would be really interested, you know, like just normal people like me, you know, and everybody else, people who are not in the politics and you know just normal people, because a lot of people also feel oppressed, you know, by their government, even here in Europe, you know, our government is not perfect.
You're right. Okay. Wanda Ugochinuere, can you speak on that? She said that the power of the movement under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is what motivated her, and also she have friends from Biafra. So can you speak on that, please? Give you 2 minutes.
Please, can you just recap the question again?
Okay. She said that the power, I asked her what is the motivation that makes her be doing what she's doing. And she said that the power of the movement, meaning the power of the movement under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that motivated her. And she also said that she believed that this fight should be international, even though that we know that the world leaders, they don't want us to be free. But as she rightly clear on that point, that the common people like her, like us, should get involved in this so that everybody can be free. So what do you have to put to that to give it more sense of belonging?
Okay. And speaking about the movement, which is IPOB, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you know, in our place, we say that which means you don't use mirror to look what you're actually wearing on your wrist. You are seeing it yourself. So looking at IPOB, their diplomacy strategies deployed so far, you and I know that in fact everybody who has eyes, even people who don't have eyes, even the blind, can't pretend not to know that IPOB movement is formidable. Unlike every other movement that have come before us, you know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu used to say that before us, there were none like us, and after us, no, there will be none like us as well. So before he makes such statements, you know that what IPOB has achieved so far in a few years, so many people, let's say, I don't think there's any group that have agitated for Biafra so far have been able to achieve these things. So, in coming to the international international awareness. The international communities know about Biafra. They know about our plight. Example, I'll give you an example. Example is the event that took place on the 9th of February 2016 in Aba. A lot of people were killed while they were praying. So that very event went so wild. It went so viral. So even the international communities were involved. They had to do investigations, know if it's true or not. So, but after all that, nothing happened. Okay, there was a day that Mahasanam Kanu was speaking on radio. He said that he went to a meeting. He went to a meeting in a particular country. A Frenchman approached him and said, "Look, this thing you're doing, coming to this place every day to give pictures and videos, it's actually not, it doesn't count. Look, these guys can't listen to you. You should go and work on with your hands. Take your freedom with your hands." So, and if you see the things that are unfolding, the silence of the world powers like America, Germany, all these world powers, their silence will really, you ask yourself, what is happening? We all know that they have interest in Nigeria. They have companies in Nigeria, oil wells, they have pipelines buried on the ground from Biafra land to their country, back to their countries. So they wouldn't love to lose those things. So they don't really care about you getting your freedom. So, but in all that, they say that freedom is taken, it's not given. No one is going to give us freedom. We need to take it. It means that we need to fight for it. Whether, okay, I'm sorry, okay, let me summarize. So this is what I have to say based on what Ms. Savyy said. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Gosri Ebosa.
Yeah.
Mama of Biafra.
Thank you.
Over to you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I goes like this because today I'm not happy. I'm so sorry that I tell you guys this. I'm not happy. I think everybody as a Biafra know what is going on, the reason why I'm not happy, but I'm happy that I'm here with my people, with my beautiful family. I'm so happy to be here, but my situation, what is going on about my land, I'm not happy about what happened to our hero, number one. Yes, our Biafra, we see that the whole world, they don't want to say anything about it. They don't want to do anything about it because the reason why they're quiet, because of their self-pocket, they are taking a lot of things from the land of Africa. This is the reason why they don't allow African people, especially we the Biafra, to have our freedom. Because they know when we have our freedom, that is a lot of things taking place that we will not accept it the way they are taking it now. A lot of things. Because we know what we are doing with the Biafra. We know where we are going with the Biafra. We know what the whole world doing to us, the quiet silence about the killing, raping our women, killing our men, 7,221 men in China. The whole world saying that they are not doing anything. But we promise them with the Biafra, we will take it by force. We cannot be using for sacrifice. Our men cannot be using for pepper soup in China. Our women body parts cannot be using in British. It's impossible. We forbid it in our land. We will do anything by anything to restore Biafra. We mean what we are doing. Nigeria, they force us to be in Nigeria. We are Biafra, we are not Nigeria. They forced us to be in Nigeria. But now we are tired of them. We cannot be together. Biafra and Nigeria, we cannot be together. They can kill us, but we will never accept it. We will never accept it. The whole world quiet for the things they are doing to our people. But we promise them, we will find our way out from it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The next one, it's about your Biafra hit song. Ututuoma Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Mute yourself, please. Godswill. Mute yourself. Godswill Ebosa, please mute yourself. Good. The next question is about your Biafra hit song. This song, we Biafran, we love this song so much. As a matter of fact, when I saw that, it captivated my heart. Godswill Ebosa, please mute yourself. Mute yourself.
Yeah, I do that. Yes, I do that.
Mute yourself, Godswill Ebosa, please, so that we don't have distraction. Good. Like I was saying, your Biafra song, it captivates so many hearts of Biafra that a Christian from Polish sang a song using the name of our great leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and that song said Ututuoma Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Let's take a moment to that song and listen to it. Then when we come back, then we are going to ask you a question based on the song.
Okay.
He be fearless like a lion. He's bringing back the Zion. I say shalom, salute to freedom. My muscles getting stronger, let us beat them. These Mongols charge them with their treason. What was their reason? Opposing evil. He's standing still in the Garden of Eden. They took the guns, now we fly like eagle. Even the army is having diarrhea. Them shitting pants with their lack of ideas. Maziokonkwo, say hello to Jesus. Spitting the truth, he's a tactical genius. We need revolution, enemies call him Batman, we call him solution. You know that we need him, the world needs to see him, no matter if you African, European. Ututuoma Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Ututuoma Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Heba Ututuoma Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Aina asegadalu. Ututuoma Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Aina asegadalu. Hey, aina asegadalu. Like a fire, no space for nonsense, the facts can be biased. His courage is like a choir, army of people singing, feeling inspired. No one can stop this eruption of anger. He doesn't bend to political correctness. He is the fresher, the world needs refresher. He knows which buttons to press for a pressure. Beating the truth like a fire, no space for nonsense, facts can be biased. His courage like a choir, army is singing, feeling inspired. No one can stop this eruption of anger. He doesn't bend to political correctness. He is the fresher, we need refresher. He knows which buttons to press for a pressure. Ututuoma Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Aina asegadalu. Ututuoma Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Aina asegadalu. Hey, aina asegadalu. Hey, aina asegadalu. Ututuoma Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Aina asegadalu. Shake it, shake it, shake it up now. Shake it, shake it, shake it up now. Shake it, shake it, shake it up now. Give 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 it up for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Right. I'm glad
That's
everybody
wonderful.
liked that song, you know.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Ụtụtụ ọma, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. And let me ask you some few questions from this music before I go to number 3 question. And one of the release, it says that speaking the truth is a tactics of a genius. Ụtụtụ ọma, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Anyị na-asị gị daalụ. Please explain that to us.
Okay. Okay, first of all, I wrote 100% of the lyrics, okay? Nobody else. I know Ututu Oma means good morning, and I know Asegadalu means I'm saying thank you. Am I correct?
Of course, you are correct.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I wrote those lyrics, you know, because basically I wanted to say thank you to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he is such an inspiring person. You know, he has a lot of traits that I wish I had, but I don't, and I really have to work on myself. So that's the thing number one. And I wanted to express, you know, my gratitude, and also like it's a tribute song, you know, because I have so much respect for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and I just wanted to kind of say them to Mazi. And I kind of imagined that probably this is also what other people would like to tell him, you know. So I wrote the song. It was actually, you know, initially it was just supposed to be a video because I posted a tweet, I think about 3 months ago or 2 months ago, to people on my Twitter, you know, and I said that I want to make a video about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and what we can learn from Mazi as Polish people, you know. Because like I said, he has a lot of very good character traits. We should all learn from him. And people really liked that tweet, and they said that like, yeah, do it. We want to see what you're going to say, you know? So I wanted to make a video, but then I'm like, you know what? I should make a song. And I just wrote lyrics and boom. Yeah.
We love it so much.
Was created.
We love it so much. Ugochinuere, she is a member of Biafra Got Talent. Biafra Got Talent is an organization which I happen to be one of them. And she's one of the artists there. But before we go to the one of their hit song right now, let me ask you again. How do you come about speaking Igbo? Miss Savyy, how do you come about knowing some words about Igbo?
Okay, can you repeat the question? It's breaking up.
Okay, I said, can you give us more intel on how you can speak some little bit ingredients of Igbo, my dialect?
Okay, okay, so sometimes when I'm trying to find the word, I'm going to Google Translator and they have Igbo, so this is how I'm searching for stuff.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, they have it on Google Translator. Yeah, but I'm trying to learn Igbo, you know, but it's very, very slow. And right now I don't have so much time, but definitely I promise to everybody I will actually learn Igbo. This is on my list of must do. Definitely. Just give me some time.
Okay. Wada Ugochinuere, please say your thoughts on this. The release that I just found out here. Speaking the truth is a tactics of a genius. Ụtụtụ ọma, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Anyị na-asị gị daalụ. Take the floor, please.
Okay, actually, that very line captivated me so much because that is just a simple definition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's personality. That very line. So I think the spirit, you know, Biafra is the spirit. So once you are possessed with that spirit, connects to everything that has to do with Biafra. That's so I think the spirit connected so well. And she was able to, you know, come up with that very good, simple celebration of Maziokonkwo, and I comment that for that. It's not easy to write the lyrics, the song lyrics. It's not actually easy. It's not an easy something. So, but I really, really commend that. And that's very nice. Like I said before, it actually what our leader Maziokonkwo is a genius, and the world knows that. That's why the Nigerian government is afraid of him, and he's their worst nightmare. The worst nightmare that Nigeria have at the moment is Maziokonkwo. In fact, if there's anything that would give Maziokonkwo, that would be the prayer point of every Nigerian leader today. So I think that you can just shoot someone in the eyes immediately, and that person will die. Maybe our leader Maziokonkwo will be dead by now because he's a genius, and they're actually confused. I mean, how did this creator come to this world? So actually, I love that line. And thank you very much, Miss Savyy. It's really not easy. You really tried. I'm impressed with this song so much.
Okay, over to you, Goswi Ebosa, Ada Biafra.
Okay. Yeah, I have a question for my beautiful sister, Savyy.
Not yet. No,
Okay.
no, not yet. When the time comes, I will tell you. Just speak on the issue that is on the ground about her music. One of the tactics, one of the release that captured me, which I just found out right now. She said, "Speaking the truth is a tactics of a genius." It's a very wonderful. It's a very wonderful line. Yeah. Very wonderful line. Can you speak on this point? Thank you.
Yeah, that is the whole of the music. Not only that point. From the beginning of the music to the end of the music, everything was so great and perfect, because for you as a white person, understand Igbo to that extent, make it as a music, my dear, is a great thing, and we appreciate you for that, and we respect you for that, and we love you so much for that. And the music, we are so happy. We love the music. The music is so great. For me, for IPOB or Biafra, the music is a perfect music. Please, we urge you to make sure you do more. Please, you do more.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Okay. Sing more of IPOB or Biafra, Nadikanu.
I will.
Eastern Security. Yes, please. Please. You are doing a great job for us. We appreciate whatever you are doing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm glad you liked it. I'm really happy people like that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We really love it. We really love it. And the next question is about, in the video, we saw a cloth of Biafra, IPOB cloth. So can you tell us more about it? And we saw the video, we saw some IPOB family members. So can you tell us more about that?
Okay, but can you repeat the beginning of the question, because I didn't hear you well. Something about IPOB?
Okay. I said in the song, we saw you were putting on a cloth, IPOB clothes, and a video background. We saw some IPOB family members. So can you speak on that?
Well, I mean, I was just wearing a T-shirt with the flag of Biafra. I actually have it right in the rooms, in my drawer. But there was nobody else in the music video. It was just me. Ah, you mean, okay, I know which one you mean. Because you know what I did is, like, we were filming this here in Poland. It was actually, honestly, we just made the video with the phone, and you know, it's not like super professional music video. And then when you see the members of IPOB, I took this from internet. This is not my, unfortunately, this is not my videos. Can I say that? No, I just used stuff from different interviews, including interviews with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and videos from basically from YouTube, you know.
Wonderful, wonderful.
No, it would be way more wonderful if I could actually make this like original, you know, my music video with people. But I feel like, especially now during COVID, you know, it's kind of almost impossible. But I hope it's gonna happen in future.
Yes, of course, yeah. Of course, of course. One of the things that our leader used to say that the Caucasians are very honest people. An individual person from Western, like yourself, is very, very honest and truthful. Unlike we, the Africans. We, the African, we are so wicked. We are so greedy. We are so selfish. Anything you can talk about, it's just only few that you can say that they are honest. Because this comes up because of the video that I saw on the background, the people that I saw on the background, and you just simply say that you pick it up. If it were to be an African man, be it a person that comes from Zoo, Nigeria, or Ghana, or whatever in Africa, I say, yeah, I'm a member of IPOB, and blah, 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 just to earn more fake respect. So thank you very much on that. Ugochinuere, do you have something else, or should we go to the next point on this honesty?
Okay, actually, you said Africans actually, it's not really our nature. That's the truth. The wickedness you see in African, in the life of an African today, it's not our nature. This is simply the way that, as men say, adapting to a very particular environment. The way of being adapted. You know, there's what we say here when we go to Rome, we behave like a Romanian. So that is what is happening to Africans. When we don't have a conducive environment, good government, or good and social amenities, we survive on dishonesty here. Nobody is honest enough in this country, Nigeria. Nobody is honest. So even traders, they lie their way out. Politicians lie their way out. Everybody is a liar. Everybody is dishonest. And if you're not dishonest, you can't survive. So that is why it looks like we are this wicked. So it's really not in our DNA. It's really not our way of life. I'll give you Biafrans as an example. Back then, in the olden days, our parents tell us stories now. How they live in harmony, in peace, peacefully, even before Nigeria was amalgamated. Our forefathers lived without police, they lived without army, no security. Yes, they live in peace. They share the same boundaries and a land with another person, no problems. So, but immediately Nigeria was amalgamated, and after the war, after the Biafra Civil War, we have to survive on 20 pounds. So this is why this finance came in, and we began greedy before. And even now we take a fellow man in, feed him, clothes him for years. But today all these things can't happen because we are thinking of what the children will eat, what the family will eat. So this is the reason why we are still like we are dishonest. I was trying to correct the impression. You know? We are not. Some of us, there are still some who are a little bit honest, not perfectly honest. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Goswi Ebosa, mute yourself and deliberate on this honestly. But our leader used to say this, that The Caucasians are very honest people. And just like her, she's being honest. So can you speak on that?
Hello, can you hear me, please?
Yes, and you have 2
Okay.
minutes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you for giving me 2 minutes opportunity. The truth of the matter is that is why we are preaching the word of the Almighty God. We speak the truth. We, the Biafrans, we speak the truth. We reveal the secret of life to the people who are betraying. The truth of the matter, our leader has spoken that people like them, they are honest people, they are truthful people, they are people that also need the freedom for people. And she is the one of it, she is the part of it, and we appreciate her for that. And we want her to continue supporting Biafra in any way, anyhow she know that she can support Biafra. And number two, we the children of Biafra, we hear a lot of story about our land, which is Biafra. We know that Biafra land is a blessed land to every one of us. We know that. So we thank God and we are proud of Biafra. The whole world know that who we are. That is why they are oppressing us for Alamajiri. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So the next question, Ms. Savyy, it's we are still on the music, which we already played at. And the question is this: are you open to collaborate with other Biafran artists? For example, myself, I have 3 songs that I'm about to release. Biafran Got Talent, which Wada Ugochinuere, she's also an artist, and which we are going to play one of their song. So are you open to collaborate with other Biafran artists in order to do music in the future?
Yeah, listen, I'm definitely open to collaborate, and if you two guys would like to collaborate with me, then I'm definitely open to this collaboration. I think we could really create something really cool, and I'm always open to collaborations, but I'm also trying to be a little bit picky who I collaborate in future, and basically who I collaborate with, because in the past I was collaborating with different people, and a lot of times it was just in the end it just caused me a lot of stress and it cost me a lot of money, and then we never even released any songs. So I wouldn't like to collaborate with people who who there's not going to be any outcome, and just waste of time and waste of emotions. And I would like to collaborate with artists who basically have similar vibe to mine, people who are on the same page, and basically to collaborate with people, then when we make a collaboration, it's just going to be finished and it's going to be a success. Yeah, because there's a lot of artists out there, and a lot of people, they want to collaborate, and you kind of have to be careful who you are working with, because just not every collaboration makes sense, so if you are meeting particular artists and you believe that both of you suit each other for the music project, then yeah, sure, why not? But sometimes you meet people and you're just not gonna hit it off, and and in the end it's not gonna be a success. So in that case, no, I don't want to be working and collaborating with people like that. It also works both ways, because not all of the artists would like to collaborate with me, because for them I don't bring anything to the table, so it's a two-way street, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Wada Ugochinuere, Can you say something about she said that because we are working on collaborating with her and you have heard what she said. Can you respond to that?
Okay, Ms. Savyy, thank you very much for for agreeing to collaborate with us. Actually, we'll be really glad to have you collaborate with us in some of our songs. Since we are on the same page, we'll, we make music based on the movement. And in that aspect, we do not expect any form of income. You know? Just like every other musician out there who are making music for money and all that. So the promise like that, we're not going to forfeit this time. We make time, we make good use of your time and your talent and your resources.
Okay. Gosri Ebosa, do you have anything to say? Unmute yourself.
Yeah, can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I have only one question for my VIP. Just one question.
Okay, please. But not yet. We are still on the question on the list. Asking a question will be the last. Okay. But you can ask her. Go ahead.
No, ask. No problem. You said no. I should not run over my shadow. No, when the time reaches, I just have that question to ask to see because we need the support in everywhere. You know, if then yeah.
Okay, Ms. Savyy, Radio Biafra is under the leadership of Radio Biafra is under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And with this Radio Biafra, we've been able to get the accurate news from the Zoo Nigeria. Because we don't trust the media in Nigeria. They are all allegedly, so they don't report the truth, what is going on. Just like as you rightly said before, that the world don't report what is going on. Now, the question is, how do you get your content? How do you get your content about your music?
Okay, basically you mean content about Biafra and what is going on?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so right now I'm mostly using internet, and I'm using different websites, and sometimes those websites there are biased, but I read those articles on purpose because I like to compare different sources, and different informations. But anyway, look, I'm using encyclopedias, I'm using different bloggers, I'm using forums, I'm also reading a lot of comments coming from Biafrans on social media. And because my previous videos that I released on YouTube about Biafra, it was honestly a bunch of a lot of different information. Sometimes they are not necessarily particularly about Biafra. And for me right now, internet is the most convenient source. For example, regarding Radio Biafra, like in my house, we are listening to Radio Biafra almost all the time, especially when my husband is around. He's like addicted to Radio Biafra, seriously. I also try to follow the broadcast. For example, yesterday I was listening to broadcast of Simon Epa, and it was very funny to me because he was comparing someone to the Hitler of the East. It was a very funny comparison for me. Like, I really loved it, because obviously, like Hitler was really smashing here us in Poland, you know, during the World War. So I really appreciated that comparison. Yeah, but basically, to get to the point, I'm mostly using internet because right now it's just the most convenient source for me. I need a bunch of very different information. I don't focus particularly on one subject at the moment right now. Like, for example, yesterday I released a video about this restructuring of Nigeria. And for me to understand restructuring, I had to understand the political systems that work basically in the world, you know. So it's not particularly Biafran news. I just had to go to encyclopedia and kind of learn about, you know, that we have unitary system and that we have federation, confederation, you know, and the differences between them, for me to understand the issue with the proposal of restructuring of Nigeria, you know. So yeah, mostly internet, but I also have a list of books that I do want to read, and the list of books is also coming from my Igbo followers on Twitter, because I asked to give me some recommendations and I have a long list. I don't remember all of the titles, but it was something like about Biafra genocide, Biafra story, and few other positions. So I'm definitely gonna get to that point when I'm gonna be reading books, but not right now. I also need the break from books because I've been just reading books for the past 5 years every day, and I'm a little bit tired, but I'm getting there. Yeah.
Okay. You say that you are getting your information in so many sources, which the recent one was about restructuring Nigeria. So the question is, did you also find out on that same source of media that Nigeria is about to break up and the people of Biafra is agitating for outright state? Did you also find out that?
That Nigeria is going to separate? That's what you mean? The South?
Yes. Did you find out that? Did you see that? Or just only restructuring do you find in the media?
I only found, you know, I mean, you find different things, but right now, when you go, for example, to YouTube, they have a lot of interviews and they do broadcasts and mostly interviews with different people from Nigeria, with Igbo people, Yoruba people, and, you know, some Hausa. I don't know if Fulani was there, but they came up with a proposal of restructuring Nigeria, and they were discussing why restructuring is a good solution, which I think it's not a solution. I think it's a very bad solution and it's not going to solve anything. Nevertheless, I watched that and I made up my own opinion. I did some more research and then, you know, I gave the world my own opinion about that. And people can disagree, people can agree, you know. Hopefully they will agree with me, not with those other people. But
the reason why, okay. The reason why we're having this little debate on this particular issue of where you're getting your information from is because Radio Biafra is the only place in the world that you can get truth about what is happening in the zoo Nigeria. And please, maybe next time when you want to address Nigeria, just give us that ZOO, then complete with the Nigeria. That will be okay for us, zoo Nigeria. So Radio Biafra is the only place you get the information, what is going on in the zoo Nigeria. For example, few days ago, there was a cargo going to China and India, but the Chinese customs, they intercepted that cargo, and what was found in that cargo was penis. 7,000.
Yeah, I heard about that.
221 penis. That is to say that
human penis.
7,221 male were killed in Nigeria. They are all good. So such news, you don't find them on all the.
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
absolutely. But you are talking about new.
You made mention about Yorubas, Fulanis having a debate about restructuring Nigeria. These are the people who are trying to make sure that Nigeria remain one entity because they are benefiting.
Yes, I know that's what they're trying to do. Okay, but first of all, we have to like kind of yeah, sure. Sorry.
Okay. So, like I was saying, they are the ones. Okay. Okay, no problem, no problem. So, Yorubas, Fulani, they are the problem to Nigeria. Like Yoruba are the people who control media in Nigeria. So whatever that happened in Nigeria, any negative impact to Nigeria, they don't allow that news to get out so that the news agency like BBC, CNN, Al Jazeera, Fox News, and the rest of them can be able to get this news. So, and you know that Facebook, it's a gossip platform. It's a gossip platform. Whatever that happened in Facebook, the world don't take it serious. So that is why even in the Facebook, they are oppressing us, making sure that people don't get the news. So this is, as you say, that your husband, he is very, very addicted to Radio Biafra. I think I advise that you too should stick to that Radio Biafra, stick to Simon Ekpa, because Simon Ekpa that you're talking about, he is also a freedom fighter, analyzing or comparing a man to Hitler. The reason why he was comparing that man to Hitler is because that man, he killed his own people. Over 3,000 Biafrans were killed during the EndSARS protest. And the reason why he killed those people is to give the impression that he can serve the Fulani masters, because the Fulani are the people that is controlling Nigeria, economic, everything. They are the ones. So before you can be able to serve the masters, what they ask you what to do is to go and kill your people. And when you kill your people, you're going to kill them in numbers. So that is why Nyesom Wike, his name is Governor Nyesom Wike of River State. He is the one that is responsible for over 3,444 Obibo Biafrans that was killed during the EndSARS protest. Why? Because people came out to say that enough is enough, that they want to have a freedom, they want to have a freedom of expression, a freedom of expression, a freedom of movement, education, infrastructure, name it. And for Nigeria to listen to them, or for Zoo Nigeria to listen to them, they clamp down on them, they kill them, but killing we the Biafrans the more, in order to get back at us, to intimidate us the more, to make us to drop the agitation of Biafra. So that is why you cannot hear anything about Nigeria disintegration. The only thing you can hear about Nigeria out there is restructuring. Now, when we come to this restructuring, Nigeria or Zoo Nigeria committed a genocide against the people of Biafrans in 1967 to 1970. Matter of fact, from 1966 to 1917, and over 5 million children were killed on a simple reason why, that we say that we want to have our nation, Biafra. You understand what I'm saying now? Now, you are also familiar with the Hitler that Simon Ekpa was referring yesterday. Hitler, he wanted to conquer the world. But the British, the America, Soviet Union, and the USA, they came together in order to fight against Hitler, all in disguise that they want to protect the interests of Jews in the whole world. Now, the war ended on the 1945, May 1945. The war was ended. But behold, on the 22nd of June 1945, British supervised a massacre against the Igbos, against the Biafrans that is living in the northern Zoo, Nigeria, just 1 month after the end of the Second World War. And British, USA, Soviet Union, they come together to fight against Hitler, all in the disguise that they want to protect the Jews in the world. But when you go to Africa, in Biafra land, they kill our people just 1 month after the end of the Second World War. So today, people are discussing about restructuring. It is because of the restructuring that people were killed in 1967 to 1970. And after that, why I'm giving you this because of the people who are talking about restructuring. And after that, on the in the 2015, when Goodluck Jonathan was president, he organized what they called Comfort Conference. This Comfort Conference is to restructure Nigeria again because of the same reason why that 5 million Biafran children were killed. But the Yoruba and the Fulani, they kick against it because of the benefit, what they are benefiting from the corrupt system. Now, in 2019, they had a similar agitation that the West, the South and the North come together to restructure Nigeria so that everybody can be able to govern his or her region. But at the same time, Yoruba and the Fulani, they killed it. And all this while, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been on Radio Biafra preaching to the people that saying there is no hope in Nigeria. Let us come together, agitate for our separate nation, because Nigeria was amalgamated in 1914.
Yeah. To
put us together just because of the economic benefits and the human resources. So, while all of this is going on, but people don't listen. But when time goes on, people begin to understand what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is saying, begin to understand what he's saying, begin to understand what he's saying. That is why you see the statement that you made, you say that what motivated you is the power of the movement, which is under the leadership of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, our great leader. So, when you move back, this 2020, not this year, last year, on the February 14th, 2020, if I'm not mistaken, 2020, no, December 14, 2020, the people of the North, they came together. They want to discuss about the reason why there is so much killings in the North. What is the problem? Is it because of the religion? What is the problem? Is it because of different political ideas? So they have to bring everybody together, the Christian leadership, the Muslim leadership, the retired generals, the AIGs, the retired security officers, political activists, medias, everybody come together and they sit to discuss about it. But the Fulanis disrupt that meeting, killed a lot of people, and told them that if they want peace in Nigeria, that they should give them their land for open grazing if you want peace. So what Nigeria...
First you will give them land, they will be saying you need to give us Sharia law, then they will say, you know what, Sharia law has to be in the all of the states, and it's just not going to end like ever. That's why I think restructuring. Guys, I would just switch off my camera for 1 minute, okay? Because my phone is, I need to plug it in, okay? I'll be right back. I'm going to be listening.
Right. Okay. So, like I was saying, all of this debate in the international or well-recognized media from the zoo talking about restructuring, they are only deceiving themselves, because they are not going to restructure Nigeria. Because restructuring Nigeria means that the power will move away from the Fulani masters to the people. And that is why every 4 years, people vote for them to be able to select their leader. But because that their vote don't count, so before the vote, they have already written a result, who is going to be, and that's so. In the zoo Nigeria, your vote don't count. It doesn't matter if you vote. You understand what I'm saying now? If you move to the street to protest, police is going to kill you, army is going to kill you. There is no hope. People are lavishing in abject poverty. Nothing is working in Nigeria. If you are listening, when Wada Ugochinuere, she's reporting from Biafra land, and you can hear so many background. There is poverty everywhere. And when you see some of us who are here in diaspora, we living this way, you'll be thinking that you're living good. No, we are nothing compared with the Caucasians. Until we come together, we know that this is what we must do to have our freedom, that we can be able to be comparing ourselves to the Westerners. Because the Westerners, they fought a war to liberate themselves. And this is the reason why I say that an African man is so much wicked, greedy, and jealousy. Only think about himself. He doesn't think about what is going to benefit the coming generation. So all of this that I'm saying is this, because it's for you to focus on Radio Biafra, because there is the only place you're going to listen what is going on. And when you also see some of us who are reporting, from there you can be able to pick what is going on. Like I was saying, Ugochinuere, she used to report from Biafra, giving us intel, what is going on. After this program, when you can go back, there was a program that we did 3 days ago or 2 days ago, while she was reporting what is going on. People can be killed and dump them in a refuse dump, and they'll be smelling. You know what I'm saying now? So the moment that the people realize that we must come together, forget about bribe and corruption, because they're going to kill you. They are going to kill you. Unlike Newsom Weekend, who killed a lot of our Biafrans during the NSAS protest, just because he wants to be a president, just because he wants to be a vice president, and you want to kill your own people in order to please the British or to please the Fulani. So that is why I advise you to keep on listening to Radio Biafra. There is the only place you're going to listen and hear what is going on. If you want to make your music great, in this struggle, you must listen to Radio Biafra. Like my song that I'm about to release, have 3 songs. They all have meanings. The first one is Take It Back. It have a lot of package concerning what is happening in Imo State. Imo State is a part of state that is in Biafra land. The present governor of that Imo State right now, as I'm speaking to you, he was fought on an election, 2019 election, governorship election, but because of the party that is ruling the government, the president, they want somebody to come, they want somebody from their own party that they can manipulate to come and be a governor in Imo State. And that is why they removed somebody who came first. And how do they do that? They first of all removed the Chief Justice of the Zoo, Nigeria, to put somebody who come from a Fulani who practice a Sharia law, so that when the election will be rigged and when they want to remove that person who actually won the seat of governorship election in Imo State, they can now use the Chief Justice of the Zoo, Nigeria, to justify everything. And they succeeded by removing the Chief Justice and putting somebody from a Sharia, from a Fulani. And with that man, they've been able to use that man to impose a leadership in Imo State. Now, this Imo State I was speaking right now, the man, the governor, or the Supreme Court governor, we call him a Supreme Court governor because he's a Supreme Court of Nigeria that declared him a winner, not the people. The people choice was removed. So currently, he killed a top commander of Eastern Security Network in Imo State. A top commander in Imo State. Why? Few weeks ago, about barely 2 weeks ago, they came to him. They asked him that they will give him everything that he wanted, but they want him to leave Eastern Security Network to come and join their own network, security network that they have programmed in order to fight against the Eastern Security Network. Because what they bent is to protect themselves, their interests, not the interests of the people. The people have now come out to say that we are tired of this, and that is why you see this great movement that you say that empowered you. People who volunteer themselves into that security forces, they are not being paid. What I'm doing right now, nobody's paying me. You understand what I'm saying now? We are doing it for the love of humanity and for the love of our children or our unborn children to come. We're not doing it for money. So they went to this top commander in Imo State to bribe him, but he refused. He said to them, go to the top leadership, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and tell him what you told me, because me, myself, I cannot do that. Just a few days ago, they killed him. But before they killed him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu announced it on Radio Biafra that they descend so low to go after somebody who is a top commander, to come and be a chief security in their own security outfit. So, but because the world don't hear our news, the Yoruba medias, they don't report our news, that is why that even if Nnamdi Kanu make all manner of noise, as they say, nobody's going to listen to him. No media will carry the news. You understand what I'm saying now? So that is why that they went ahead to kill that man by using somebody, a friend, to set him up in order to strangle him. And we are mourning him right now. So, and we already used that opportunity. We had a program this morning with other comrades. We said to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, enough is enough. It's time for us to go to the leadership and begin to kill them one after the other. Because they are coming for the leadership of IPOB, which they did in 2017 when they went to bribe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They promised him presidency, vice presidency. He said no. They promised him houses in Dubai. He said no. They promising houses in America. He said no. They promising all manner of things. They promising oil plots, crude oil plot in Biafra. He said no. What he want is Biafra. And this Biafra, you shall get. Then that's okay. You want Biafra? I want you to take 5 Igbo-speaking states.
Hello, I think something froze.
Hello, can you hear me, please? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
But I don't know what happened to our house.
Okay. Okay. I think you can hear me.
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what we are trying to say to the world that they should come, because the killing of our people in Biafra land is too much. And we don't make problem. Yeah, we don't make problem with them. We are not fighting with them. We are just telling them that the way they are ruling Nigeria, everybody, the part of the world, other countries, they know, they understand this thing that Nigeria, they are not moving in anything, business, in anything, so many things. They are, look at our children back home, when they finish their education, their school, they cannot see a job. A lot of things taking place in land of Nigeria Zoo. So we try to let them know they should change all these things. The things have to be working good for the citizen. Like Germany now, the citizen, when they grow up, when they finish their education, they will be working. But in my own Nigeria Zoo, when you finish your education, you don't see job. It's like you are not school. So the life there is so miserable for our children, for our people, for our fathers, for our mothers who live there. We just ask for all these things. We need to be one. We need to be equal. We need to care for everybody. We need to take everybody along like other people doing it. But I don't know what is too good. Yes, the way other people doing it, this is what we are asking for. There's nothing else. But the Fulani and some British people that said they colonize us, the way they are raising it, the way they are killing our people is unbearable. It's unbearable. We cannot bear it anymore. They rape our women, they kill our men, they harvest our people organs, so they do a lot of things to us. We don't want that. Please.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that this is, I really think that this is what the rest of the world should also know, because a lot of people just don't know about it, and I was just like really hoping that maybe, let's say, maybe if more people from Europe just go to internet and talk about it and say that we are against this, then it's going to be like a push towards, towards the government. Maybe also to, I don't know, maybe to our Polish government. I mean, our Polish government kind of sucks, but at least they are Christians, they should care about Christians at least, But I also think, like, regarding what you were saying about Radio Biafra, I agree with you. But also Radio Biafra, they are talking about current news, right? They are reporting news.
Yes.
And the news is a little bit different. Like, for example, to get people to listen to Radio Biafra, you kind of have to give them a reason first. Why should they go to Radio Biafra? Because for them, this is something they don't know. And for them to hear, like, news about, for example, Eastern region, let's say if I'm a European, right? Or you take some other person from Europe, they will have no idea what those news mean. For them, it's just going to be a bunch of information that they don't know. They don't know how to use that information. That's why, for example, when I'm doing my videos on YouTube, I'm kind of trying to talk about subjects more general, you know, like more about events, let's say, not necessarily news, if you know what I mean. And I'm hoping that I'm gonna get to to reach more audience, to just make them, to give them a general understanding on what is going on, and to give them a general understanding why they should follow what is going on in Biafra, and why they should support IPOB, you know. And then from that moment, once people are, let's say, once people have that idea, then the next step is Radio Biafra. To understand what they talking about, what they talk about in Radio Biafra, you kind of need to have an understanding of kind of political system, politics, you know, international affairs and stuff like that. And myself, I also have to learn about this, you know, as I go. For example, with new stuff on YouTube, I'm also learning, you know. So for me, I try to listen to Radio Biafra, and I know I'm going to listen to Radio Biafra definitely more. But, you know, I still have to also just understand a lot of events that are happening more in general view, to then understand more of the news that are happening, you know, one after another.
Yes. Thank you. This is the reason why. This is where my question comes to you. Can you please help us for more people, the people like you in your place, tell them about Biafra, or they should be listening to the Radio Biafra? Can you help us to do things like that, or speak to your nice people in your country to support our freedom? Can you help us to do that? I know you are working towards it. Can you do it more than this for us, please? That is my question.
I hope so. I really hope so. Like, to be honest, this is how I see my role in the entire in this entire situation, because I'm not a person. I don't live in Biafra, you know, so I can't be speaking about the point of view from being inside of Biafra, because I'm not there. I'm speaking my point of view as let's say, a person from outside. And I hope that I will be able to get to more people, not necessarily in Poland, but let's say, I don't know, Poland, France, I don't know, Spain, whoever is going to be interested to, maybe they're going to pick it up and they're going to, you know, tell somebody else, and that other person is going to tell somebody else, you know. Maybe somewhere it's going to get to independent media, you know, because if we cannot get to commercial media, maybe we can get to some, you know, like, I don't know, private bloggers or whatever is, you know, whoever has a voice, you know. So yeah, definitely, that's what I want to do. This is how I see my role in this movement. I don't see my role as, for example, I'm not going to be telling people what to do, because I'm, you know, Martin, he's the leader, and he's the one, you know, he's the person who knows what to do. I see myself as just like an outsider, no, like outside observer. Can I say that? Like basically, I'm trying to comment on my view about Biafra as a person from outside, and why I, European, believe that Biafra should be independent, you know. And I really hope I will get to more people. That's the plan. Oh, okay. And hello, I have seen you somewhere. Hi, I've seen you on YouTube in some interviews.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, Savyy. I just want to thank you. Sorry for coming late, because I'm so busy because of what happened. They killed our people and our hierarchy. So being so
Can you please
busy
speak
with
up?
calls.
I can't hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
A little bit. By the way.
Okay. Sorry, I came in late. I hope you can hear me.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay. So I came in late because of what happened. They killed our top guy. So, and they try to frame him up, Nigeria, the way Nigeria is structured and how deceitful they are. They shot him and they put a lot of weapons from Nigerian things. They are the Nigerian guns and everything, their uniform to frame the death up. So that it's been so busy, and I couldn't come out when I was supposed to come out. So I just want to encourage my sister, Posca. I had her say that she's like if you see herself as a foreigner, as an outsider. No, don't see yourself as an outsider. If you see yourself as an outsider, I also can see myself as an outsider. I'm from Israel, all right? But we are in this game together. My mom is a Biafran, so everybody have a link. We are all human. What is happening in Holland is my concern. What is happening anywhere in the world is my concern. I don't bother the color of anyone's skin because I happen to be in between two races. So yeah, don't say that you're outside, outside. They are human beings. I agitate for the freedom of the Scottish people. I wrote for them. I'm an activist. So anything that is happening in Poland is my concern. Anything happening anywhere that killing people is my concern because I want people to be free. I want us to live in peace in this world. So I just want to encourage you. I just want to say thank you for the music. But I just want, after this program, I want to have your contact because the video you made, I want it to be standard. I want like to link you with international artists to boost your music because the music is not just going to be a YouTube thing. The world needs to hear your voice because you're talented. So later we have to see how we're going to work together and shoot you up there for the whole world to know who you are. Because it's not easy for you to be in another country to stand up for people suffering in Africa because the way they structure this thing, they see Africa as subhuman. So, but this is the time for us to project them to the world because what is happening, if you watch it, they keep people in Africa, people don't care. Nobody's going to project it. Nobody's going to say anything because of the color of their skin. But if one person die in Europe or in America, you see the whole internet will shut down. But they've been killing Biafrans every day in Nigeria. Nobody's saying anything. I write to international community. They don't want to say anything. I went to United Nations. What did they say? Nothing. They even denied the NSAS killers. All those people they killed in NSAS, the United Nations released a report that nothing happened, that nobody died. While we saw corpses, we saw people littered in the street. And these people, it's so pathetic to see what's happening in this whole world. They don't want to hear the truth. Look at the word COVID. They're using jab to confuse people. So we are the ones to say the truth to this world because what I normally ask people, how are we living our life? What are we going to be remembered for when we die? One day we're going to die anyway, but our works will surely speak for us for eternity. Savyy, the world's going to speak for you. The world will remember you for good. The world will remember you for standing up for the truth and nothing but the truth. That's why you see me, I spend my money, I spend my energy, I spend my time to talk about the evil going on in this world. Because one day, this body will go, but the name will reign forever. We're going to shoot it up there. After this, I would like to have your contact so that we showcase you to the world. We harness your music and contact a lot of people that have been up there because without people, you can't lift up. Elohim use people to lift others up. So we're going to lift you up. Once you stand for Biafra, these people you see, they are greatest people on planet Earth. When Biafra stand, the African will develop. When Biafra stand, these people they call black race will be up there because I believe there's nothing like black. They are Africans. We don't call people based on the color of their skin because nobody is white in color. This is just a synergy to make some people feel inferior. We are all one body, one soul. We all bled the same red blood. We are going up there. Thank you, my sister. I have to leave you guys here because I'm super busy. I have a lot of things to do. Just try and feel free to give me your contact. Then we'll speak further on how you project you to the world. Shalom.
Sure. Shalom. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right.
And what do you have for the last? We're going to end the program right now. Miss Savyy, what do you have to tell the people can be able to be motivated.
You mean how people should be motivated?
Yes.
That depends which demographic we are talking about, you know. But let's say I will be speaking for people, let's say, like, for example, in Poland, or basically, you know, actually, let me just explain, because what he said, yeah, that makes sense. When I said that I'm speaking as an outsider, okay, now I realize it sounds a little bit weird. I just mean to say that, you know, I don't live in Biafra, so I cannot be speaking of, like, I live in Biafra, that's why I want Biafra to be independent, but also because, like, why, even though I don't live in Biafra, why I want Biafra to get its independence. So kind of that's what I meant, okay? I kind of feel like a part of family, so that's, outsider probably was not a very good word, but that was my thought. And
right.
and
Thank
regarding, yeah, and regarding of how I think people should be motivated, I believe, first of all, for example, Christians or Jewish people, I think this is kind of very obvious why people should be motivated to fight against the zoo and support Biafra, because like, number one, this is also not just political issue, this is also a religious issue. And if those terrorists, if they're gonna get the land, then they're gonna want Sharia law, then they will be like, oh, you know what, so now we're gonna go to different countries and we're gonna see if we can spread out there. And I think people in Europe, they should realize that they are not bothered by the continent of Africa. They will just want to go to the entire world if they can. So that's why I think that we should unite right now, you know. And I think this should be a very motivational, like, thing. I mean, I don't really think I have to explain this. This is kind of obvious, like, you know, why we should unite for that reason, number one. Number two, freedom and everything that basically Biafra symbolizes, you know. I just think that people should really realize that. But for people to realize that, we have to get to those people and we have to make them aware that this issue even exists. Because, you know, first of all, look, we are living in such a crazy world. Like, people just go to Instagram, they're scrolling down, all they care about is about, I don't know, about Kim Kardashian's butt, or about the latest gossips of Cardi B, you know. And it's difficult to get people on the serious side of this life, you know. And to be honest, I don't have the answer to this question. I don't know how to motivate people, to be very honest with you, because it's very difficult to discuss any serious issues these days, especially with my generation and with the younger generation, you know. People don't want to be bothered. People just want to live in the bubble, you know. And I don't know. I just hope that once people will realize what is actually going on, they will actually realize somehow that it is important. But how to do it, how to motivate them, that's a very good question.
Okay,
I don't have the answer. I don't know.
Let me help you. Exactly. Let me help you. You're already doing that already. You're already doing that already. You're already motivating people by coming out
I hope so.
to sing a song and coming out to have this debate. And I have last question, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary because what we have seen here today, it has proven otherwise. But one thing is this, that we will be having this frequently. It's not just a one time. So we will be having this discussion with other comrades so that you can be able to get the true picture of what is going on in the zoo Nigeria. And when next I want to write a song, we're going to collaborate a song, myself, Ada Ugochinuere, and you. We're going to collaborate a song. When you want to write your line, I want you to be using those negative words like zoo Nigeria. That gives us joy. It makes us feel so happy because Nigeria is a zoo, and the zoo are only you can see animals living in the zoo. So anybody who says that he is in Nigeria, he is an animal, and he is living in the zoo. So thank you very much, Ms. Savyy. We're going to have this conversation again in the future, and I will contact you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you as well. Thank you, everyone. It was amazing, and I will see you soon.
All right. Okay. Godswill Bosa, do you have something for the closing remark so that we can go?
Yeah, what that I have is for my leader, Maziokonkwo Kanu. It should be hurry up for what is going on in our land. We can't be patient anymore. We can't be waiting anymore. These people, they are reducing our people, killing our men. The children, the men that said they will protect our land, protect lives. The soldier of zoo, they are killing them without committing any crime. And the governors, all the head of the governor, we want to use it to play football in Biafra land. We want them from now, from this night, not tomorrow, from this night. If Up want to join down, let him join down, let everybody go in Nigeria. We are tired of this bullshit. The nonsense have to stop. I'm not happy since 3 days. I'm not okay. Please, if the governor, they die now, everything will be okay. The case will be settled in Nigeria.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, viewers, if you have not shared this program, please kindly share. Click the share button and share as wide as possible. What we are talking about is freedom for all. On some of the points that we saw here, and one of the things that she said that the power of the movement motivated her. The power of the movement motivated her, and that is why she is doing what she's doing. We'll be seeing more of this to come in the future, and we'll also be reaching out for other people to come and join us to be having this debate for the freedom of our press. I still remember as Innocent Nkendele Emmanuel, or Innocent Nkendele Chineke, a bona fide active member of IPOB and also an active financial member as well. Thank you very much.